So sold out shows at Oracle Park in San Francisco. All the stars for Kendrick Lamar and SZA with the sold out show at Oracle Park on Grand National Tour, man. And then this photo is just nuts, bro. There's just so many people here, man. Just like, wow, bro. Like you just see all of these people showing up and it's just, I still don't know what the biggest stadium is. I wonder if it was actually in Seattle because they had the craziest numbers, bro. I wasn't expecting them to be the ones that have the most fans show up, but I was reminded that they're also known as the 12. San Francisco and Vegas showed out for real. Yeah, man, I could tell. I could definitely tell, man. I could definitely tell. I lived in San Francisco for, why not in San Francisco? Kind of in that area, but not in San Francisco. I almost died in San Francisco. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we was at a McDonald's, got shot up. That's a whole nother story. Shout out to Mrs. Hummus for the 2. Are you going to react to Screwface and Mick Jenkins' video song? Yeah, probably. We'll probably do it sometime this week. This week. Yeah, I lived a lot of places, man. I traveled throughout COVID. I traveled a lot for work, my wife's job. We traveled so much, man. We lived in a lot of places for upwards of 6 months to a year. Shout out to Suspicious. I appreciate you, man. Allegiant as well. And now, so what we're going to do is kind of go back and forth between San Francisco and Vegas. It's not kind of San Francisco, then Vegas. So we'll kind of take a look at the shows and whole. So Allegiant did something pretty cool. Hey now, say now, we've got a sold out show tonight with Kendrick Lamar and SZA on the Grand National Tour. They did something kind of cool, like a little promo video, which is kind of dope. I don't know if everybody's seen this. No sound? Oh. So Kendrick and SZA, 25 for the year 25. They got them in the lockers. I think that's kind of dope. It would have been dope if it had some sound though. What the f is going on here, man? But yeah, so they did a little like promo video for them going to Allegiant Stadium. Las Vegas was also sold out in case you missed it last night. GNX Tour Show got you covered, which is a thread. Pup, rest in peace. Mama Pup is in the building. We send you a lot of love still. Who is that? Kendrick Lamar honors his friend that passed during the Man at the Garden performance. Wait, what? Oh, Mama Pup. Who is Pup? I'm not familiar with who Pup is, but his mom is at the show, which is dope. And for him to shout her out, he's been doing it a lot. When he sees people and people that he's recognizing in the crowds. He's been seeing that a lot, man. He's been doing that a lot. So that's dope. What else we got? So I thought this was crazy, bro. Hold up. Nah. They outside the stadium, bruh. Bruh, this is what I'm talking about, man. They ain't even have to be at the show, bro. Like, obviously they can't see them, but they still get an experience. Look at this. If you got here early, got you a little seat, you know what I'm saying? Got you a little scenic view, the sun going down just a little bit, got a little sunset with Kendrick and SZA out here. Yeah, you say, yeah, Oracle is super accessible. What up, Isaac? That's crazy. Look at this. Bro, they just outside, look, outside the whole stadium. Is there screens? Look, bro, we can't do this in Chicago, bro. They sitting on the rocks. Got niggas in boats. Look, they just chilling. We got a show. Was any of y'all out here? Yep, concert outside and on boats. Was y'all out here too? This is the same thing when Taylor Swift was in town and I'm here for the Kendrick Love. Shout out Eric. Was any of you guys out here just watching? Look, the boats. And if we can hear it, I know it sounds better to them. We can hear the show like that. That's crazy. Dead ass just got a free show. Dead ass just got a free show. Are you going to the Chicago show? Man, I don't think so, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think so. I just don't think so. We gonna see. I've been looking every day, but we gonna see, man. I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think so. Let's see. Freaky Ad Ninja, he a 69 guy. What? Yo. This shirt tough though. I might need this shirt, gang. I might need this shirt from you, gang. Bro, they going crazy out here. What's popping? What's popping, Aaron? Crowd videos going nuts. And then you had some legends in the building, bro. You had some legends pulling up. Jerry Rice was there. Bro, Jerry Rice still he 30, 40 years old. This man is everywhere. Truly grateful to have experienced Kendrick Lamar live. A powerful reminder of his lasting impact on hip hop and culture. Unforgettable. This is his video? They going crazy. That's tough. But Jerry Rice was in the building, man. There was a couple of stars that pulled up. There's a lot of stars that pulled up. We had him. We had Andre Iguodala in the building. You had Iggy out here going crazy too. Deleted was there. Yeah, I want to take a look at his video too. Iggy going crazy back here in the little section. Man, I know the mayor pulled up, bro. When the mayor pull up, you know it's a vibe. You know it's a vibe when the mayor pull up. Bruh. Yeah, I know. Jerry Rice is not, he's up there. That's what I'm saying. But he's still outside. He's still outside. He's still outside. So Iggy was there. I think they got, like I said, the mayor pulled up. I don't know if anybody else crazy was there. I don't know if anybody else crazy was there. Look at this, bro. This got to be one of the greatest concert songs of all time with these horns, bro. Mosh pit on the floor. This got to be one of the greatest. What are some of the greatest concert songs of all time? I want to know from y'all in the comments. What are some of that Family Ties is up there. When that drop hits, it's kind of nuts. What's good, crew? What up, Daytime? Bro, I'm late, but Vegas was little for sure. Was lit. Yes. Definitely lit. Those are some of the dancers from Squabble Up vid and the Super Bowl. Oh, that was dancing right there? That's crazy, man. None of my vids are this steady. I was doing too much rapping and dancing. I'm telling you, I bet. Y'all was out there going crazy. Y'all, as you should. You should be out there going crazy. So this was kind of one of the biggest parts of the night. And I think people just really gonna be upset, bro. If you don't get a surprise guest at your show, you're gonna be upset. Cause why Doja at this show and not at one of the LA nights, right? That's how people are looking at it. And then I also had, now listen, we talked about the top 50 rappers in LA in one of our videos, right? I had a couple of people come through literally saying I'm dumb, I'm stupid because I don't look at her as a rapper. I say, dog, listen to me. First of all, who you calling stupid? Second of all, let's not play the education game. Second of all, I just don't view her as a like a rapper's rapper. Like she probably raps, but I know her more as a pop artist. And that's my only point was I didn't know why she was on the list as top 50 rappers if she's more of a pop artist, and that's maybe more of what she's known for. Don't discredit her being a rapper, but I'm like, bro, spit a bar, like drop a bar, like let me hear something. Like let me hear, I just like give me like a bar where you were like, hey, you heard that Doja Cat bar? Like give me a bar. That's all I'm saying. Like chill. Like I get that she's, you know what I'm saying, but come on, man. All right, so Doja Cat pulled up with SZA. She ain't rapping. But that had to be a nice surprise for them too. That had to be a nice surprise for them too. Doja Cat pulling up. What song did they sing? Yeah, look, you can't even go to the comments, bro. I scrolled down to the comments for 2 seconds. It's crazy. But I know they have a song together. I just can't remember. I can't place the name of it. But yeah, what was the song? I don't look at her as a rapper. I don't think a lot of people view her as a rapper, but for some reason, me saying that she wasn't known as a rapper, it like struck a chord. And you're an idiot. She's a rapper. I'm like, what? I didn't think she was a rapper. I just didn't think she was a rapper. Bro, my feet and calves are still sore from the Vegas show. I bet. How's your lower back? Probably going crazy. That's how it was when I was at Lollapalooza, man. My back was hurting for like 3 days. 3 days. Diabolical. What we got? Uh-oh, A minor? This is a trend in itself. Dwayne Johnson, we got The Rock in the building. I'm telling you, I still need this. We need a compilation video of all of the pans of the crowd from the GNX tour when the A minor drops. I need every city. I need a pan. We got to go through the compilation and see who had the best A minor. Pause. We got to go through this. Got to. Tough. What else we got? Certified Lover Boy. Not a fans. Word for word. Yeah, Vegas fans. Word for word. Did he say it? I'm looking at this person right here to see if they said it too. Hold on, let's see. Yeah. You got the kids going at you, bro. Yo, the kids. I'm not sure if that's a kid or not though, but yeah, you see that? Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's tough. All right, what else we got? SZA at Las Vegas. This her in Vegas. Did she do anything different, or is it always the same? Team what? Katanachi? Team Katanachi? What is that? Hey, he killing that guitar though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ooh. See, look, you getting a live show like this? Bruh. I think it's absolutely insane. And it's like, not to say that people don't do stadium tours, man, but like the amount of energy they are putting into these shows, and they getting like 2 days off in between and going back out and doing it again. Bro, I would be dead, bro. I'd be asleep. Yeah, bro. I'll be asleep. But SZA out here doing her thing, man. Giving you a show. Look. I hadn't seen that until now. That's the praying mantis on stilts they've been talking about. But bro, just giving you an incredible show, fam. An incredible show. Uh-oh. But the live guitars was everything. I'm telling you, that live music, man. When you hear a band playing, it's just different. Yeah, see, they vibing. This a whole ass vibe right here. Look at the staff. Staff trying to get in the video. Look, staff trying to get a video. Look. Staff, hey man, hey, the staff be dancing and shit, man. Y'all gotta get out the videos. Y'all gotta get out the videos. Are you back to wearing the hat though? Yeah, he back to wearing the hat though. That's tough. That's tough. Kendrick Lamar squabble up. What this sound like? Hey man, these ain't never gonna get old, bro. These ain't never, they ain't never gonna get old. They ain't never gonna get old. We still gonna be talking about these like next year. They ain't never gonna get old. Kendrick Lamar fans chant ringing outside the stadium. Wait, what? What that shows? Sweet Love? Bruh. I hate to live over here, bro. I hate to live over here. I hate to live anywhere near a stadium when the concert, bro. It's only one night, but man, they just getting loud. It's not diminishing. We're gonna continue to see it go up, man. So that's why we continue to do these. That's why we continue to do these. That breath control, crazy. Hey, crazy work. Crazy work, crazy work. What's this? Bruh. Bro, they right there, gang. These tickets like 3,000. Bro, I seen somebody say they spent like $4,000 on tickets. I seen somebody say they spent like $4,000. I don't know what they did or how they spent 4K, but I heard them they spent 4K on tickets. Crazy work. Look at this, bro. Word for word. Word for word. Bar for bar. Oh. I'm glad everybody is having a great time, man. A fan dressed as Kendrick Lamar in the Not Like Us music video tonight in the crowd. Wait, what? She got the hat too? Hey, that's tough. Y'all see this, bro? She got the hat too. That's the, hey, I was one of the first people to be like, yo, what is that hat? I need that hat. Go ahead and get into the publications. Let's go ahead and get into the publications here. Let's talk about what San Francisco had to say about the show. So I typically do this just to kind of get a good look at what the city says about the show. We take a look at all of the different states, all the different cities that they go to, and we just want to see what their perspective is, if they enjoyed the show, if they didn't like the show. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is San Francisco. I was not able to find one for Vegas. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough, but y'all let me know. All right, so review: Kendrick Lamar and SZA deliver a West Coast spectacle at Oracle Park. Surveying a sea of 40,000 people gathered at Oracle Park, rap bellwether. What is a bellwether, bro? Now I gotta look this up. Surveying a sea of 40,000 people gathered at Oracle Park, rap bellwether Kendrick Lamar felt right at home. We're back on the West Coast, my home, Lamar proclaimed. We came to the Bay to turn this mother effer all the way up. By the end of the nearly 3-hour show on Thursday, May 29th, he and his tour mates, SZA and DJ Mustard, made good on the proclamation through a multi-sensory concert that demonstrated the power of Black creativity, perseverance, beauty, and love through art, choreography, music, and message. Like the Pacific Ocean that served as a natural backdrop, it was an evening of contrast that came in waves, and at times churning and relentless, and other times peaceful and restorative. A vintage Buick Grand National car served as a symbol of West Coast car culture that would anchor the show. DJ Mustard warmed up the crowd with a fun set that mixed regional rap bangers with Bay Area classics by E40, Mac Dre, and Too Short. He even dropped 2010s era like Party in the USA and We Are Young, which were met with lusty sing-songs. So we heard him doing that too. Some people were saying that they weren't paying any respect to like local artists or anything like that, but I think LA, they did it for the Bay, right? They're not gonna give us the same treatment, man. They even got like different merch. Lamar and SZA split their stage time into separate and collaborative mini sets. The tag team format allowed for a musical and aesthetic reset where Lamar's prowling alpha would give way to SZA's divine feminine omega and vice versa. It was a sumptuous 10-course meal that, with their deep pantry of hits, whetted the appetite for what came next. When the two joined forces on duets 30 for 30, Doves in the Wind, they evoked the soulful, intimate chemistry of Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell for this generation. Marvin Gaye, super familiar. Tammy Terrell, y'all are gonna kill me. I don't know. I gotta Google Tammy Terrell. We gotta listen to some music. During their collaborative hit, All the Stars from the Black Panther soundtrack, phone lights radiated around the stadium in spontaneous moments that combined with the audience singing along raised goosebumps. SZA's set was visually and emotionally compelling, with her exploration and embodiment of the Black female experience through a metaphor of Mother Earth. During Garden, Say It Like That, SZA traded in the Buick ride for a giant ant. Dancers dressed as a praying mantises clicked across the stage like Cirque du SZA. Oh, that's tough. Cirque du SZA? Never heard that. For Kill Bill, she executed Hey. Shout out to the Mrs. K for the 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. The hit, while footage of Amanda's mating ritual where the female devours the male played on the big screen. That is crazy. That's still a crazy visual. If SZA's goal was to shake the just an R&B singer tag, she accomplished that. She showed her vocal versatility and command of hard rock, indie folk, and pop. On F2F, she was accompanied by a guitarist and a bassist to headbang and shred alongside her. That's the thing I noticed. We watched that together. We watched that clip together, and that was something a little bit different. Scorsese's Baby Daddy gave off Till Tuesday vibes. A metamorphosis took place literally when she strapped on butterfly wings to perform the folk inflected Nobody Gets Me. Given the state of the world where atrocities and outrage keeps building, Lamar's sets served as a much needed release valve, Energy levels spiked during these songs like All Right and DNA, which took on fresh meanings in the current political climate. So many rappers have diluted the art of emceeing by letting a pre-recorded vocal track do heavy lifting in a live setting. Not in Lamar's case, whose genuine voice boomed out the speakers for the entire show. Dodger Blue combined pinpoint choreography in a setting that to this reviewer reframed The Last Supper. As a Compton High School cafeteria table, Lamar glided across it and rapped while seated dancers performed mesmerizing handwork. Songs from Lamar's 2012 breakout Good Kid, Mad City were given makeovers. Mad City was remade into a Quiet Storm track, complete with Anita Baker, Sweet Love backdrop. Poetic Justice was accentuated with hard snares and was conspicuously missing the Drake verse. So let's talk about Drake, the Canadian elephant not in the room. Between songs, deposition style videos played on the big screen of Lamar and SZA in the hot seat and during a battery of questions from a hidden interrogator. The prosecution's identity wasn't revealed, but fans knew. When the lawyer asked if the allusions to violence in his songs should be taken as a threat, Lamar shot back, "Whatever you want to take it." While Lamar, SZA, and DJ Mustard were on the marquee, Drake's aura hung in the stadium air like a pretty piñata waiting to get crushed. The most bloodthirsty pops of the night came during Lamar's performance of few tracks Euphoria and Not Like Us. The latter, which morphed from a Drake expose to a West Coast anthem to a worldwide dance challenge. At Oracle, fans extended the A minor line into the next week, letting the candies rain. Though they shared the night, Lamar and SZA traveled distinct pathways across 53 songs after putting the show to bed with the calming Luther and Gloria from Lamar's latest album, GNX. The duo climbed into the Black Buick. I keep saying Black Buick. Why do I keep saying that? Into the Buick and disappeared under the Oracle Park. On to the next episode. And then they give you the track list. This was actually probably the best since the first one. What up, Dime? Since the first one that I've read, this is probably the best one. It gives you a little bit more insight into what was going on and a little bit more of like their take on it. It wasn't just a rip from another show because they're mostly the same. This one was definitely different. So shout out to Todd Inouye. Man. Shout out to Todd Inouye. He wrote this one up. This was nice. Piñata, wop, wop, wop. Facts. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into the final part of the show. Man. We're going to get into some GNX TikToks.